In Sonora, more than 100 people showed up to protest, along with a few counter-protesters. With Trump's spending cuts causing layoffs targeting the federal workforce,
Hey, hey, ho, ho, Trump and Musk have got to go, hey.
Demonstrators decided to speak up.
I hope that people will realize that this is not just going to affect the workers that are getting laid off. Tuolumne County depends on the forest for their local economy.
Here in Sonora, people are protesting making cuts to the United States Forest Service workforce.
I don't really know what I'm going to do now. I dedicated the last, I would say, 15 years of my life getting this job.
People holding signs high, some like these that say no more victims and stand up, demand equality.
When the forest isn't kept, hikers don't want to go hike. When hikers don't want to go hike, we lose traffic on Main Street here, and we lose valuable tourism dollars. Look at this, look at this!
Williams says she knows 10 people who worked for the Forest Service who have lost their jobs since last week.
I am not a parasite.
Including Michelle Butler.
Thursday I got a call from our forest supervisor who was very devastated to tell me that my job was being eliminated by the Department of Government Efficiency.
Butler was in charge of putting out campfires, clearing up dangerous trees that might fall on campers, and more.
There's not going to be anybody cleaning bathrooms and putting toilet paper in bathrooms. Roads may not get opened. People that may be lost and trying to find their way out of deep forest roads we won't be out there to give them directions and hand them a map and tell them where they can go.
On the other side of the road, 4 counter-protesters were seen holding Trump flags.
We like the direction that this current administration is going to cut the bloat of government, have more efficient government, more accountable government. My tax dollars I want spent in the most frugal and efficient way.
And sharing a different message.
His policy is to go across all branches of government so that all of the excess spending is trimmed to reasonable levels.
In Sonora, I'm Anahita Jafari, KCRA 3 News.
KCRA has been reaching out to the U.S. Forest Service since we first found out about the Federal Forest Service cuts last week. We have asked about whether more cuts are expected and the impact this could have. We have not heard back.